The next night, around 2:40 a.m., I heard footsteps in the hallway. Not slow or creepy, just normal footsteps like someone going to the bathroom. They stopped right in front of my door and stayed there. No knock, no movement. Just standing there, and after a few seconds they walked away, so I tried to convince myself it was nothing. The next morning, Marcos said, "You got up to drink water, right?" I told him, no, I didn't leave my room. And he just said, "Oh, must have heard wrong," but the way he said it didn't sound like someone who made a mistake. It sounded like someone who knew something I didn't. That same day, while I was in class, I posted an Instagram story, just a picture of the sky. Nothing special. 2 minutes later, Marcos texted me. That place is far from the apartment. Even though I never told him where I study, never told him where I was, and he doesn't follow me on Instagram. When I got home, he was sitting in the living room with no TV, no phone, no music, just sitting there facing the door, and he said, "You won't sleep well tonight." Not like a warning, but like a fact. That night at 3:17 a.m., I heard my door move very slowly, like someone testing if it was locked. It didn't open, it just shifted a tiny bit, enough for me to hear it. I froze because right after that I heard breathing on the other side of the door. Slow, steady breathing, like someone standing there listening. I don't know how long it lasted, but when it stopped, the silence felt heavier than before. The next morning, I checked my room. I don't know why, maybe instinct. And under my bed, I found a small black camera with no light, no brand. Nothing to show if it was on, but it was pointed directly at where I sleep. I don't know if it was there when I moved in, or if he put it later, or if there were more. I packed a bag with the basics and left without saying anything. I'm staying at a friend's place while I look for another room, but today while I was in class I posted another story, just a picture of my coffee. 2 minutes later, someone viewed it, a profile with no picture, no posts, no followers. It doesn't follow me, I don't follow it, but it follows one single person, me. An hour ago I got a text from an unknown number saying, "You shouldn't sleep somewhere else, you don't rest well?" And I don't know if it's Marcos or someone else, or if they were watching me before I moved in, or if I left too late or too early. All I know is that someone is still watching me, and every time I post something, a new empty profile sees it instantly, and they all follow the same person, me.